being said when it comes to media narratives, a lot of times the stat pattern. Obviously, you know, the person they always talk about doing this is LeBron. Now, here's my thing, E. Is it a such thing as stat pattern, bro?
I think there is, yeah.
Like, how you stat pad? Talk to me about it.
A lot, like, for example, I think it was last season when Shea stayed in the game after OKC was blowing the team out to get his 30-point average, to make sure he got his 30 points, whatever the case may be.
I mean, look, man. Is he not capable of scoring 30 without it? You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, if I'm on a team and my homie got 48, dude, I'm forcing the ball to him. I'm not gonna be like, nah, that's not the play right now. Like, nah, dog, go get your 50. Like, you know, man, when Allen Iverson scored 48 points first round, finals first game, I was so disappointed. Like, he only got 48? Like, that's the worst, bro. That's like shooting a three with your foot on the line. You know what I'm saying? That's like shooting a three with your foot on the line, bro. But when people talk about stat pad, I can understand rebounding. Yo, get out of the way. Let me get that rebound. Watch out. Let me get that rebound. Let me get that board. I understand that. I totally understand that, right? But when it comes to scoring, like, what else you supposed to be doing outside on the court? What else you supposed to be doing? When they talk about LeBron, I just be like, how is he stat padding? Like, what is he supposed to be doing? Like, is he supposed to be out there like a statue or what? I saw somebody said I think he's number one in fast breaks, right? But they say he be cherry picking. He waiting on the other end. I keep telling y'all about LeBron, bro. LeBron is that old head that's at your job right now, and they had that meeting about being late, clocking in on lunch break on time, and old head come to that meeting late. Old head never listen. But he been there for so long, he done did so much for the company, they're like, look, he a different case. Because here's my thing, right? Is LeBron playing defense? No. But my thing is this. Have we ever seen him play defense? Yes. Has he earned his right? Yes. I'm not saying he earned the right now to play defense, but I understand why he's not going to play hard every time down. I understand. I understand where you're at. I'm not expecting. Listen, if Luka was the number one vote or one of the top two votes of this year's All-Star game, y'all don't really care about defense. Y'all only care about defense because there's LeBron names wrapped around it. If he's number one in fast breaks and he's cherry picking, like, let's be honest, have we not seen LeBron James go coast to coast with 3 dribbles, be the fastest person on the court in his prime for years? Remember they used to be like, oh, he's like a freight train coming through. So it's not like, oh, his whole career is made up off of him cherry picking. You know what I mean? They're not just looking at small things. But here's the thing. I don't think LeBron is stat padding. I think he's doing the same move that Jordan did. He's doing the same move that Jordan did. When Jordan went to the Wizards, he wasn't looking to win a championship. You didn't think they was going to win a championship. He wasn't contending for a championship. He went to the Wizards and got paid $1.2 million for that season, or for those seasons. Because he wanted a stake with the Wizards. He wanted ownership. I think that's fair. Y'all done made all this money off my back. Now, what you think I'm about to go do? You think I'm about to go retire and then sit somewhere like, man, I had a good time, and then watch y'all make billions and I don't have a piece? Y'all make a documentary about me every goddamn week. Every y'all still selling my y'all still selling my replicas, paraphernalia. Every time y'all put me on all y'all commercials, and I gotta watch what I spend. I gotta have an accountant to make sure my money lasts me until I die. Nah. But you know what the league said? Listen, we'll give you some ownership. We'll give you some ownership, bro. Don't even worry about it. But put this jersey on for us. Put this Wizards jersey on. Put some butts in the stand for us. And we got you. I think LeBron trying to do the same thing. Obviously, Jordan didn't get the Wizards, but he got the Charlotte Hornets. I think Bron's saying, look, I hear y'all about to go over to Europe. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I want ownership. I want a piece of the pie. Y'all gonna make all this money off me when I'm done. Y'all gonna put me on every commercial, put me in every magazine. I need a piece of the pie. So I think he's playing. Yes, I believe he loves the game because you got to stay in shape. It's not like he's sitting on the bench. He's not like he's trying to make himself a 20-20 guy. When I'm up 20 or down 20, put me in the game. He's actually playing. He's averaging 22 points this year. So I do believe that he loves the game. But you got to remember, this is business, fellas, ladies. This is business. I think LeBron is definitely, if he ain't stat pad, he's trying to pocket pad. He's trying to put some money in his pocket. Like we all should. If you with your company for 10 years, 15 years, and you talk about, I'm going to just retire, you better not retire without trying to figure out how to get some money. How to stay a consultant or something. What's the shares in this? Can y'all give me more shares in this company? Yeah. LeBron James is part of one of the biggest league, the biggest professional basketball league of all time. Hey, man, I ain't had no scandals, no nothing. My record clean. I'm a good representation of the NBA. I have my wife, my children. Yes, y'all call it stat pattern, but man, listen, I'm trying to get some money. Man. We also talked, excuse me, we talked about this as well. Kobe and Jordan having an easier game to follow than LeBron James. I agree. I think Kobe and Jordan, they have an easier game for a fan to follow. LeBron James, he's going to make the right decisions, make the right passes. So you got to be a person who really enjoy that type of play. I enjoy it. As you already know, I enjoy it. But Kobe and Jordan, they're going to shoot over 2-3 people, and we're going to call it the Mamba mentality and killer instinct and all those things. And for me, I call it entertainment ball. When they're not making any passes, they're just shooting over everyone. Entertainment basketball. That's what I call it. For instance, I've been coaching half my whole life almost. And I'll say this. I've never coached a game where I heard a parent yell, pass the ball till we find an open shot. Pass the ball till we find an open shot. Everyone is like, shoot, shoot, shoot. Go, go, go. There's no concepts. There's no strategy. It's just my kid has the basketball. I want to see him shoot. That's how 97% of people view basketball. They watch basketball. Who's good on this team? He's good. I want to see him shoot. That's how it works. So I think it's easy to follow for the fan and looking for entertainment. I think it's definitely easy to follow. Doesn't mean they're better, but it's just easy on the eyes and understanding, and that's understandable. That's understandable. You got to really you have to be a real hoop lover to understand LeBron, to understand the way LeBron is playing. Another guy we want to talk about. You know what? Before I talk about this, let me stay on youth basketball. For all you parents out there, I want you to know this. If you have a trainer, try to get a group to work with the trainer with your kid. Here's why. I mean, it all depends on the stage, right? Like I think in the beginning stages, your kid's kind of new to it and you just want to get him some type of game where he's holding his follow through, where he's dribbling, where he understands how to make layups. That's cool. That's cool. Individual, fine. But as they get older, 13 and up, preferably, 12 and up, preferably, you should have them train with groups. Train with groups. The first 5 to 10 minutes, 5 to 15 minutes, you have them working on their form shot, the individual stuff, one-on-one, getting downhill, ball handling. But the other 45 or hour and 15 minutes, however long you go with with your group, it should be team concepts. Backdoor, what to do, what kind of move to do off a backdoor, what kind of move to do off dropping to the corner, passing the ball ahead, what's available next, because it makes the kid feel more comfortable when they have the basketball and making good decisions. These kids don't play basketball like we played basketball back in the day. We would sit outside and people just continuously walking up. Yo, I got next. Yo, who next? All right, baby, I'm next. You playing from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. You didn't play 4, 5, 6 games, 7 games, 8 games, whatever. It depends on who arguing and who not. But we should be doing that. I mean, we should be still doing that, but we don't. So you got to have your kids got to have a sense of flow. They got to know how to flow in the game. So if you have a trainer, get him in a group, get her in a group.